Did you know you can sleep in a mirror house in Northern Ireland? This is ÖÖD Lough Neagh, and it's a relaxing break where you can digitally detox in nature. These luxurious, invisible cabins are perched on the edge of the largest freshwater lake in the UK. It's the city staycation you never knew you needed, which has a shared sauna and a private hot tub, which allows you to relax under the stars. Hello there and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Sophie from thirdeyetraveler.com and I make magical videos from places that feel like a fairy tale. Today I'm here in the beautiful Lough Neagh in Northern Ireland, which is the largest freshwater lake in the UK, and I'm staying at a brand new unique staycation here in Northern Ireland, which is the ÖÖD Mirror Houses. As you can see behind me, these are invisible cabins and a little bit of luxury in nature that you can book here in Northern Ireland, and I cannot wait to take you around on a tour of one of these unique luxury experiences. So if you are into these unique accommodation choices, or you're just a little bit nosy to have a look inside, come with me and I'll give you a quick tour of my mirror house or invisible cabin here at Lough Neagh. If you've never heard of ÖÖD Hotels before, they are a company that offers luxurious accommodations in unique mirror houses in over 25 countries around the world. These stunning mirrored cabins reflect the beautiful locations around them and provide an unforgettable and adventurous vacation in nature. They are often called invisible cabins, as you can hardly tell that the cabin is there, and the innovative glass means that you can see out of your cabin but no one else can see in. Their latest offering is ÖÖD Lough Neagh, which is near the largest freshwater lake in the UK, and it offers a completely relaxing break and a chance to unwind. They have two cabins of sunrise and sunset, and I checked into sunset. It was a contactless check-in with a lockbox and it couldn't be easier. Okay, so here's a quick tour of the ÖÖD Mirror House here at Lough Neagh. It's quite dark now, but even during the day, it's quite gloomy inside. So it's nice that they've got some lighting. I think they have sort of tinted windows so you can see out, but no one else can see in. And I was super impressed with the luxury interiors of this mirror cabin. As you can see, it's got a really plush double bed with blankets, and it's just so warm and inviting here, especially with the color scheme. And of course, I'm amazed I have a dress to match. So yes, you've got this gorgeous double bed here, and of course that looks straight out onto the loft. And if you come around, you have a stunning living area and miniature kitchenette. Absolutely love this plush sitting area here with the orange sofas, and you've got this nice mirror. And then we come round to the kitchenette. So you have a small kitchen here with a coffee maker, kettle, sink with some basic kitchen utensils. You also have salt and pepper, glasses, mugs, and everything like that. So it's kind of like a very sort of small kitchen where you can cook sort of basic things. They have, if we look in, they also have a fridge where you can keep everything. And oh, that's kind. They've given me some milk, water and orange juice, which is really kind of them. And inside this drawer we have sort of a toaster, pots and pans, and a hob where you can cook, and a chopping board, which is handy because I bought some groceries to cook dinner tonight. I think in these drawers you also have sort of tea towel and utensils here. Oh, and a first aid kit, handy. And then you also have cutlery on the top. As you can see, the ÖÖD cabin is minimalist, but it doesn't scrimp on comfort or practicality. You have everything you need here for a luxurious and relaxing stay. The small bathroom is again quite compact, but completely maximizes on space, and although it is minimalist, it also has some luxurious facilities. As well as the basics, you have a rainfall shower and even a heated towel rail. There's also soap and all the toiletries you need for washing. Although it is a small space, there is ample room to keep your luggage, including these hidden cupboards, which are great for being able to store your bits and bobs. Inside here you'll find robes, towels, sliders, some throws, and even games if you're feeling like you're getting a bit of cabin fever. These waffle robes were so comfy and ideal for using the spa and sauna. A really nice touch at ÖÖD Lough Neagh is this welcome package where you got a full bar of Galaxy, some Tayto crisps, local butter, jam, bread and granola. It's the little things that maybe you don't think of before you stay which really make a difference. They also had a little welcome book where you could read local activities and information about your stay. I found this really helpful for taxis and takeaway numbers and just general information. If having a digital detox is on the cards for you, they even have a digital detox box where you can lock your phone away and forget about it for your weekend away. It couldn't be more perfect. So yes, I'm now inside my mirror cabin and I'm really excited to be spending a few days with a bit of a digital detox. I don't know about anyone else, but I found that this year especially has been really full on. I'm a travel blogger and I travel a lot. It's a lot to do, from checking my inbox to, you know, traveling to creating content for you, including blogs and vlogs. So now I'm forcing myself to have a bit of a retreat here at the Lough. Now because it's November, it's got dark about 4:30, so we're pretty much in darkness here, but they do have a hot tub and it's already switched on, so it's definitely calling my name. So let's go and check it out. So one of the best parts of staying at ÖÖD Lough Neagh is the private hot tub, and I absolutely love the fact that this was already turned on. I didn't have to fiddle with any buttons or wait for it to heat up. It was already the perfect temperature to jump straight in and enjoy it. As well as your private hot tub, you also have access to the wee sauna, which is a shared facility here at ÖÖD Lough Neagh. So make sure to don your robes and slippers to make your way over there. The wee sauna has a cold bucket shower facility, but I was not brave enough to try that. But I definitely wanted to sample the sauna, and I love the fact that I could choose the temperature. This is another mirror cabin, so you can see out into nature, but nobody can see in, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm currently testing out the sauna, the wee sauna. It's actually really nice because you can set the temperature yourself, so you don't have to have it too hot and steamy. I'm claustrophobic, so sometimes, you know, having too much steam can make me feel like really suffocated, but because I get to set the temperature and the kind of steaminess, it's actually really nice. Yeah, I'm loving the wee sauna here. My favourite part of my stay was relaxing in this hot tub at twilight. When the sun goes down, you can turn on these amazing LED lights and have a rainbow of colour in the water as you relax under the stars. Although it was quite chilly in November, the water was a perfect 40 degrees, and so I didn't mind at all. Again, the tub provides a beautiful view over Lough Neagh, and I just found it so relaxing to sit here for a while. Although the cabins are remote and in nature, I did find that once the sun goes down, the cozy lighting meant that they were really cozy and homely, and I absolutely loved this time of the evening in my mirror cabin. One thing I would say at night is that I was not expecting this to be lit up so anyone can see in, but there we are. It still looks really cool, I think. So yes, I was quite shocked that people could see in the evening time, but don't worry, all of the cabins have blackout curtains that you can use that cover the whole cabin, so you can have some privacy in the evening. So I just had a little freshen up after using the hot tub, and it was so nice to get into that water. It is a little chilly here in November at the Lough, and it was very dark, but I absolutely loved the magical kind of rainbow lights that the water sort of switched around when I was swimming in there, which was really lovely. So as you saw on our room tour, there is a little kitchenette here, and I have brought groceries to make dinner this evening. I'm not the best cook, I have to admit, but it's only a stir fry, so how hard can it be? So yes, one thing to consider before you head to your retreat in an ÖÖD cabin is the small kitchen and the facilities. You'll be provided with a single induction hob with a saucepan and a frying pan. So knowing this, I decided to make a stir fry in the evening, as I knew that I could make it in one pan. It certainly was a little challenging, to say the least, to cook my dinner, but it was easy enough once you got going, and it's similar to a stove that you'd have if you went glamping or if you were in a camper van. It wasn't the most visually appealing dinner, but it was very tasty. Okay, so I finally finished my stir fry, and it's not the most visually appealing, I have to admit, but it looks really good, and I think it did pretty well considering it was a induction hob and a one pan fits all situation. It looks really good, so cheers and bon appetit. Let's try it. That's good.
So after dinner, I finished my glass of wine and then gave the kitchenette a bit of a tidy up. And then it was time to wind down for the evening.
So I've now sort of got in my jammies and I've washed up and I feel very refreshed after my evening here. It's been really lovely to make my dinner and it was really good actually. I was quite surprised, you know, that I could make the stir fry from that tiny hob. But yeah, so I've got my glass of wine and this is probably the bit of the night where other people would be like, well, what do we do now? Of course, there's games, you know, you can get back in the hot tub and stuff like that. Personally, I'm quite comfortable in my own company. I absolutely love solitude and that might sound quite boring, but I really love to read. It's one of my massive hobbies and something that I always make time for. It's something I find has really helped me on my mental health journey. I feel it just really calms me and my nervous system, helps me sleep better. And I always read sort of most evenings, and I just like the fact that because I'm in this cabin and I have no excuse to go outside or any other activities, I'm just loving the fact that I can just get in bed and then read my, you know, current read. I'm really looking forward to just, you know, having a relaxing evening here and just chilling out. And I think that that's what this place is all about. Just, you know, really kind of having some downtime and doing what you enjoy. From the Mirror House. I slept really well actually. The bed was super comfy and it's really quiet because you're just surrounded by, you know, nature here, which is really lovely. It's also really warm. There is heating in the aircon vent, so definitely recommend switching that up in the winter season to get this place nice and cozy. I had a lovely coffee on the decking this morning. I always like to start my day with a coffee and a bit of, you know, reflection. That moment of stillness before the day begins is always just something I relish in the mornings. So now I'm going to be making some breakfast in the kitchenette. And then we'll see where the day takes.
So once again, I used the chopping board and the facilities in the kitchenette to make my breakfast. The second time using it, I found it much easier, and then I had a delicious breakfast overlooking the Lough to set me up for the day. Before it was time for me to check out, the sun started shining, and so I immediately left my cabin to head down to Lough Neagh. The Mirror cabins are situated on Ballyginniff Farm, which is a 4-generation family farm, and they're home to Holstein dairy cows and some miniature Australian lowline cattle. And how absolutely adorable are these calves? At first they were a little scared of me, but then they got more confident and decided to say hello. And the views you got over the water here were absolutely stunning, where you could see the wildlife of the cows, but also so many swans and birds as well. Although you're just a couple of miles from Belfast, the city felt a million miles away from here, and it was the perfect end to my stay at ÖÖD Lough Neagh.
Okay, so I'm just about to check out of my Mirror cabin here at ÖÖD Lough Neagh, and I've had such a lovely time. It's been the perfect tonic for me, especially after a rather busy year, to really just take a digital detox, take some time away from screens, sit still for a moment rather than traveling around, and just having some time to be really present. It's just been a really lovely stay. And I particularly loved the amazing hot tub, which I definitely recommend hopping into because you can kind of sit with a glass of wine under the stars. It was just magical. It's a beautiful place to spend some time in nature. Now, if you wanted to book this Mirror cabin for yourself, I have a special discount code for you that you'd have kindly given me, and that is Third Eye Traveller 20. If you use that at checkout until the end of November, you'll get 20% off a stay in these Mirror cabins. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed our latest adventure here in Northern Ireland. If you did like the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and comment your thoughts below. Would you like to stay in a mirror house like this? Is this something you'd enjoy? Do you like staying in remote places? I'd really love to hear your feedback. Personally, I absolutely absolutely loved it, but I know it's not for everyone. And if you do like watching videos like this of unique accommodations and, you know, magical places, make sure to subscribe to my channel, as I often make videos like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye.